Morning all you bike addicts. It is very early in the morning, before 7 o'clock, and I'm out testing the Kenda Flintridge Pros. Now these are quite a novelty tyre, nice centre on them, and they did roll pretty well on the road on the way down here. They do seem to have look like they've got quite a bit of grip. So I'm saying this, but it should be my last set of tyres to test out. I just felt a raindrop. Weather is shit today. You know, very strange. Yesterday, sunny as hell, hardly any clouds in the sky. You can't even see any blue sky today. This morning, they were out spraying last night. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody says anything, just say, well, welcome to North Korea. Feel alright. They don't feel fast. Wherever was there last week, John. Probably some little bird. You gotta love these brakes. Might have to wipe the camera. I can feel it spitting already. I might have to do a short if it does. They feel alright. I did my alarm clock went off at 6 as usual, and swiped it, turned it off by accident because I was supposed to put on snooze for 10 minutes while I woke up, fell back to sleep. Luckily I got a text message. And That woke me up again. I jumped up a quarter past. Just now. Oh. 2 minutes past 7. That didn't feel bad today. Probably because I've been on the exercise bike. Already done. Gonna be doing 15 minutes on it each day. I've been putting them on a harder setting. Windy over there. Let me just carry on today. Stop over the other side. Oh, you don't want to touch them. Well, I've got my sleeves rolled up. Morning. Oh. Do they feel planted? No, they don't. Feel okay, but they don't feel great. Up we go. How many camp there? I'll stop here. Beautiful. Go further down. As you can see, the sky's just grey murky. Like I say yesterday, coming home from work, like 6 o'clock, a few wisps of cloud in the sky, and now look at it. I'd like to say a few things what's been going on and stuff across the globe and across the UK, but you know, can't say anything now. But one thing, I'm still out on the bike, which is great. So these tyres, they are a little bit not like, they don't like drag, but they don't feel great. Tread, you know, it just looks like a nice flowing tread, but you know, just feel a bit not really suited. But anyway, it's another tyre tested, and yes, it is going to be the last set of tyres tested. I say that, but it will be. That's 18 sets. Like I said, you can't find a set of tyres out of all them we've done. Put your bike in the shed, get in your car, or go walking. This is really good actually. Go hiking. Have a quick drink and get on. There we go, just got a few pictures of the heron then. Decided to perch on that pole. I feel okay on this stuff. We just don't body using myself. No, not really. Just really take the time. Moment. Bit of nettles. I can see that first lot weren't, but they were. I put the sleeves down. Oh, here comes the rain. Oh, bloody typical, isn't it? We're just getting to halfway around. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be there. Give it, lends a bit of a wipe. Just make sure. Right. Oh no. They don't feel good on this. Oh, look at this now. Pissing down. A great British weather for you. Right. Camera's getting soaked. I'm getting soaked. So I'm trying not to smudge it. Right. So apologies. The camera gets all blurry. It's not done great down here. Oop. So, the wipe. I need to wipe my shades. Got drips coming off my helmet. Slow down a bit there. Give the camera a wipe again. Hoping it's not smudged too much. Oh, shitty lousy weather. Oh, nice breakfast. The light just doesn't feel good on this stuff. So you just want to roll a bit on here. But at least the gravel stuff, it doesn't matter now. So, hopefully there's nobody down here now. So let's test it. See how we go. Up and down. Nope. Going to it, there we go, slowing down. Yeah, didn't quite get to the ridge before it started slowing down. But, yeah, what can you do? Yeah, but you didn't. Let's use another set of tyres. These are the Pro. I don't really think there's anything Pro about them. Camera wipe, just in case. Should have wiped it back there. This has got a bit more cover here. Right. That's a little mouse. Morning.
Morning.
Cheers. See what we can do. I think it felt a bit uneasy then. Right. It wasn't too bad on that bit then, but I felt the back end go a bit funny. Like squirming a little bit. I don't know what that was about. But, you know, it's been an okay ride. It's not been fantastic. Like I say, I'll a bit further up. Couple of geese on there. Off we go. Something spooked them. Anyway, let's get back home before I get soaking wet. Well, bike addicts, I'm back home now, and I've got to say, it was an okay ride. It wasn't a pleasurable ride. I did feel not dragging, but a bit slow. Okay, it wasn't too bad on the harder pack stuff on the roads and that. It was, you know, it was quite alright on the road and that. So I'll give it a 7 for road, and I'll probably give it 6.5 for grip, maybe 7. I'll watch my video back and I'll decide then. But it didn't feel planted like some of the tyres I've tested. The Rambler were much better, what I tested last week. So unfortunately they're not up there, even though it says Pro on it. Just because it's got Pro on it doesn't mean it's a Pro. You know, I could say this bike's a Pro, bike, but it's not. You know, so alright, it's got pro stuff on it, but it doesn't mean it's a pro bike. Oh, like I say, it was an okay ride. It did start raining when I got to the back end of the dam and that, so that did spoil it a bit. On that trek down from like where the main road is, I'm going down the side of the road. It didn't seem to roll as nicely as most of the other tyres. But strange, because on the road it rolled a lot better. I would have thought that would have been equal terms on that, but unfortunately not. And the roll down from the turnstile at the bridge down to the other bridge, from Carmel Bridge down to the A580 bridge, it wasn't great. You know, I did have to start pedalling before the bridge, which on some of the tyres, I kept on going straight through the bridge. You know, so you know that's a good rolling tyre. So obviously there is some type of little bit of a drag on it, but they are what they are. They weren't overly expensive like some of them, but they were dear enough. I think, I can't even remember how much I paid for them, but they were around about the 60 quid for the pair, or maybe a bit more. I think it might have been £64 for the pair, which in tyre wise for bikes isn't too bad when you think about it, seeing as my Schwalbe G1Rs was £73 each. You know, you think to yourself, my God, £73 each for a tyre. But had to be done, had to be tested. I did think about doing the Schwalbe G1X's, or whatever they're called now, RX's and stuff, but to be honest, there's not really much difference between them. Might have a little bit more grip than they are, so I don't really think it's worth testing them, because I've done how many sets of Schwalbes? About four sets of Schwalbes. If you can't find a set what you need in them, go to a different make, or put your bike back in the shed. Anyway, like I say, it wasn't a fantastic ride, it was okay. Would I use them every day? No. Would I go out knowing what I know on this video? Would I go out and buy them? No. So not those. A lot of them tyres I wouldn't buy. Knowing what I know. There's quite a few really good tyres in that, out of the 18, I've got to admit. There's some really way up there, and like I say, in the next video I'm going to be doing a review on all the tyres together, like I did with my XC video. So get ready for that, guys. I'll be doing that next weekend, well, for next weekend, and I'll have to think of something else to do after that. I've got a racing bike, and I'm not testing out tyres for racing bike because there's been that many people done it anyway. It's not worth doing, and you can watch their videos. The only other thing is, it's like downhill tyres, but there's not a lot to choose from in the downhill tyres. There is probably 4 different, maybe 5 different sets that are really good downhill tyres. Maxxis do unbelievable tyres for downhill, so does Schwalbe. So they're probably, if you're going to get anything downhill, go for one of them makes. But anyway guys, hope you liked the video. Hope, you know, I've not even watched the footage yet to see, my phone was just ringing then, to see how much smudging's on the lens and what have you, because I did have to keep on wiping it. So anyway, I was going to end the video there. I have just done a little bit of a cut. Before I finished off this video, I have been out and I'm now going to show you, because I needed something else to do. And obviously, you know, I love riding, so I'm going to show you what I've gone and done. Okay, so do you know what it is yet? Do you know what I've bought? You're still guessing? So there we are guys, that's what I've gone and bought. I bought the Cube New Lane. So like I said, the first part of the video, I was in two minds. I was going to get an all-out gravel bike. I'd seen a Giant Revolt 1. It was on offer as well, and I thought about getting it, and I thought, well, it's going to be a hell of a lot of messing about, changing the bars out and that. And then I thought, well, I'll just pop down to see Matt at Evan Cycles, cracking guy. If you need anything doing to your bike and that, or any advice, he knows his stuff. So I want to say thank you very much, Matt, for sorting this out for me. And so there's my receipt. It is today. I'm not going to show you the price, but I did get it at a really good price. They are like retail price on these. They are retailing about $8.99. Well, recommended retail price, but they had a nice offer on, which, you know me, I can't refuse an offer. So I had to go and get it. Very happy with this bike. Well, I'm saying very happy. I've not ridden it yet. I've just brought it home because it is raining outside now. So I don't want to be going out in the rain in it. Just yet, anyway. So, do I do a little roll over it and show you the parts just yet? No, do you know, I think I'll wait until my first ride and then I'll show you everything what's on it, because I am going to leave it standard for now. Okay, I'll probably change them crappy little pedals out. And I've got a nice set of Rock Brother ones there, so I think I'll put them on. Or actually, no, I've got some, what's his name, some Race Face ones there, so I think I might put them on instead. But you know me, I'll see what it rides like. It is a 2x10, I think. I'm not really sure. Like I say, I have been looking at this bike for quite some weeks now, and it did drop in price, so I did unintentionally went down there not to buy a bike, but I did take money down with me just in case. And I'm glad I did now. Like, as soon as I sat on this, it just felt right. You know, when you, like, don't get me wrong, my Trek's a lovely little bike, but it is far too small for me. You know, it is only a medium frame. This is a large frame, and it does look like a large frame. And I can actually still sit down on the crossbar. You know, so it's not too big for me or anything like that. And yes, the seat is up to the height that I need it still, but it's more stretched out, so crossbar is a lot longer than on my Trek. So I'm not, when I stood up on it, I didn't feel like I was going to go over the bars. So, like I say, what I'm going to do to the bike? Well, I'm going to take everything off it. It's going to have race face crankset on it, XT rear mech, XT cassette on it. Well, I'm hoping it's going to have an XT cassette, because you know, I haven't even checked whether it's freewheel or hub or free hub on it. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because guess why? I've got my DT Swiss wheels, but the only problem is I'm going to have to change the hubs out on them, so it doesn't matter, I'll change it anyway, because I don't want to be wasting them wheels. So what I'll probably do, I'll get either the spindles changed out on them, or just change the whole hub. So anyway, hope you like the new bike as much as I'm enjoying it, just sat here looking at it. Yes, I know people are shouting, get out on it, you need to be riding it. Oh, yes, I know, but I can't ride it while the bloody weather's shitty like this. And I've already been out once this morning riding, as you already seen on the video. So anyway guys, like I said, I'll do the full review on the tyres. I'll try and get it done sometime this week, after I finish work or whatever, and then I'll post it up, because I know a lot of people are waiting to find out which is the best tyres. Matt already knows, I've already told him. So if you want to find out early, go to Evans Cycles, ask Matt. Well, anyway, once again Matt, thank you very much for looking after me. Pleasure to come to that place, really nicely set out, beautiful place for people like you to work in, and that great environment. Got good parking facilities as well, just outside. This is the St Helens one, by the way. The other bikes that I've bought from Evans Cycles, I've always bought from the Manchester one. So me orange Crush, that was originally from Evans in Manchester. The Trek, the little Trek, which I bought off my mate, he bought that from Evans. My Specialised Rock Hopper, that was from Evans. It's not a plug or anything like that for them, but I've got to say, they do look after you in there, guys. Same with like the guys at Leisure Lakes, you know, they looked after me as well, and MTB Monster. So anyway guys, the new bike. So next weekend I'm going to be testing this out, as long as it's not pissing down. Yes, I'm going to leave it as standard, leaving the same tyres on and everything else. And then what I'll do, I'll see what needs changing on it. So, I'm going to leave it there now, guys. Keep watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will definitely see you all soon.